let's all get into our front positions. Put our swords away for now. We're going to start with some good old open hand kempo. Everybody show respect. Step out. Close your eyes. We make sure it's recording as well. After that.
Oh, yep.
Deep breaths into the nose, out to the mouth. Get your bodies and mind focused to move. Focus on the lesson. Try to keep moving with us the whole time. Get your eye cameras ready to record, your ear mics ready to record, and your brains ready to download. And here we go. Come on up. All right, we're going to get started with some tempo today. I want to work on some techniques again and take those techniques to build our own little form at the end. We're going to create a form, and then I'm going to give everybody a chance to experiment. I'm going to do it along with you, just to make something up on the spot. It's tricky, but it's also kind of fun. And everybody in here that's testing for black belt in our school, you're going to have to write and make up your own form. So we're going to start right from our front position, hop out to a horse stance, and let's do some hammer strikes. So first we're going to go with our good old hammer right up to the nose. Breathing, use some big key eyes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more hammer. We're going to take that same hammer, and now it's going to shape around the outside, going into the ribs, or if we're in behind, going into the kidneys. So, hammer around to the side. I'm hitting it to the side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Last hammer we're going to do before we move on to other strikes. We're actually going to use the inside of our arm here. So I still have my fist. Very important. I'm closing all of my knuckles. I'm bringing my thumb down and on the side. It's going to touch my pointer finger and a little bit of the middle finger. Now, I'm going to use the side part here to hit in. This would not be a hard strike. We're going to use this. We're going to practice hitting into the stomach area, the solar plexus, the lung meridian, or the bladder. So it's going to look almost like a hook punch, but it's going to go out. I'm going to practice hitting into the side here. I'm also going to keep a bend in my arm. If I hit with a straight arm on the inside there, it's going to hyperextend. It's going to hurt that elbow. So I'm going to protect my arm with a little bit of a bend in the elbow as I hit. Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Before we get a little bit of exercise in here, let's get our first block of the day, the inward block. We're also going to be using that for our first technique. So back to the horse stance. Last time, make sure that the hammer and the forearm pass in front of the face on the full block, finishing on the other shoulder. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Last little move here is we got to get some hip looseners. So I want everybody to start. I'm going to put my left foot forward. If you want to mirror, that's all right. If you want to stay on your left side, like we always do. We're going to be doing both sides on this one for the warm-up until we get into the technique, so you can stay with us here. Now, if you look from the side, I'm going to rotate, and then I'm going to rotate. See, I'm dropping the knee on the last one. So, lots of hips. We're not even worried about the arms on this one. We either keep our arms up or we're putting them in the holster. I'm going to keep mine up because I want to really try to make my belt whip if it's on. If not, that's okay too, but the hips need to turn. Here we go. 1, hips forward. 2, hips to the side. 3, hips forward. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we're going to put all 3 of those together. And it's going to look like this. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Here we go. Move. Swing, swing, swing. Move. Swing, swing, swing. Move. Swing, swing, swing. And move. Swing, swing, swing. Good. Switch it up to get the other side balanced out. So we have 1, hips forward. 2, hips to the side. 3, hips forward. Good. Reset. 1, forward. 2, side. 3, forward. Reset. Forward. Side. Forward. Good. Now let's see if we can go a little bit faster. Get those hips moving. The faster we can move our hips, the faster our punches can be, not the other way around. We got to get our hips behind it for speed and power. And move. 1, 2, 3. Reset. 1, 2, 3. Reset. 1, 2, 3. Reset. 1, 2, 3. Reset. All right. Let's go ahead and bring the dice out today. Yes. Yeah. See what we got. All right, guys. For our basic and for our exercise today. So we got the orange and the red. Start with our exercises. We got 20, starting big today with lunges. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Is 1 on each leg. It's going to give us 20. Ready? Because I want to get into some more Kempo stuff. I want to get into that sword set today. So we're going to do these nice and hard. Keep our breathing up. Keep our chest up. We're going to count 1 leg per lunge. Here we go. Back straight and 1, 2, 3. Don't let that knee slam into the ground. 4. Keep that back straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. We're going to come back to that in a second, actually. I want to look right into this technique here. We're going to pull a technique out of a purple sheet called thundering hammers, because we're using those hammer strikes and they're just crashing in. Think about Thor's hammer, pow, coming down with both arms. What that's going to look like, we'll show it from 2 different angles here. As the punch comes in, I've got my inward block that I was just practicing. Now here's the hips of those hammers. Here's that inverted hammer that I used the inside of my hand. Pow! Something different on this technique. I'm not checking. I'm using the whole shoulders for power. I'm going to torque the whole way back to the other side like I did in our hip exercise. Kidneys. There's that second hammer strike that we did. Now I'm coming right over top. Pow! With that last hammer right at the base of the neck. For a different angle here, I'm going to punch in for Miss Carrie, and she's going to do the same technique. So on the punch, pow, there's our block. Now, there's that second hammer strike, going right into the bladder or the solar plexus. Bends me over. Kidney shot, base of the head shot. Good. Let's look at that in the air. This time, we're going to mirror you. So if I'm using this hand, I want you to use the hand that's on the same side as the screen. So punch comes in. We step and block. We're going to push, drag, and turn our hips as we use that inverted hammer. I'm winding up at the same time. I'm using that whole pivot of my spine. Now I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to hammer the kidney. I'm getting ready for my next hammer. I can come up and check on this last one. This hammer drops back down. Let's look at that again. We've got 1, step block, 2, dragon hammer, 3, rotate hammer, 4, drop that last hammer down. One more time before we speed it up just a little bit. 1 block, 2 hammer, 3 hammer, 4 hammer. Crossover on guard. That's our thundering hammers. Now let's put it into a flow. So we're not going to go super fast, but we're not going to stop. Block, hammer, hammer, hammer. Crossover on guard. It's a lot of coordination that you should be seeing with us. The whole body is moving together on this one. Ready? And block, hammer, hammer, hammer. And out. Last one. And block. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Crossover on guard. Now, we started a little bit high on our rank sheet today in our purples. We're going to drop back down and do a little slice of something easy. So before we do that, we're going to take our chops. Now, we're going to do our normal chops first, and then we're going to do a little bit different chop. So our outside to inside chops go into the neck first, just like we use in Sword of Destruction, delayed sword. Start from our horse stance. Here we go. Let's pump them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Our next chop, we're going to do one side. The same side that we're moving, we're going to step in that direction. And we're going to chop out to the side. We're going to use our other hand like a check. So chop, step, and check all at the same time. Should look very familiar to the drills we've been using. Like we step with our back fist or our jab. Here we go. Just the one side. The one side we're going to repeat 10 times, then we're going to switch to the other side. And 1, reset. 2, reset. 3, 4, 5. Freeze for a second just to check in. If I'm doing the drill like this, that's not the drill. I'm not giving my body a chance to settle. I don't give my body a chance to settle. I don't have any power. Pulling all that power away. So if let's make that adjustment, make it even stronger for these second 5. And 1, reset. 2, reset. 3, reset. 4, and 5. Now let's switch sides. You'll also notice we're turning our heads as we step as well. If we're chopping over to the side here, that means our target's to the side. We want to be looking where the target is and where the possible dangers might be coming from. So switching sides here now. 1, reset. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So now, really short and sweet technique. Sword and hammer gives us a chance to practice some rapid movement, some alignment, and taking that chop. One of the trickiest things is taking that movement and learning how to send it to the side. So the attack on this one is we've got a grab coming very aggressive. And as we turn, there's probably a punch coming in, which is why we use the chop. Now, little side note on that. Chops to the front are very dangerous. So I can also work on closing this to a hammer and taking the hammer high and the hammer low. That's also still safe for my hand, but it also isn't as dangerous to the person's throat that I'm hitting. Side, a little bit safer. It's more protected. Front is a little bit more vulnerable. So let's look at that sword and hammer again. We've got check, step, sword, drop, hammer to the groin. Notice how I let my body rotate to the front as I hit that hammer and cross out. From another angle for you, actually, that would be the same. Well, let's do it on the other side just to see what that looks like and test. There it is. Good. So, short and sweet, we're going to be able to speed this one up and test our skill on it. White belts, even if you get caught up, do the best you can. We're going to go slow first. So I have a grab. What's my reaction? I've got to grab back. I'm also checking those fingers so they can't go up into my face. So we have grab, look, step, drop, hammer, cross out. 3 things at once, a grab, a look, and right after a step and chop. Go. Pow, boom. Last one. And move. Pop, pop. Now we're going to go right into fast mode for 5 more here. And try to move both of those as fast as you can without losing your timing or your alignment. Here we go, sword and hammer. 1, pop, boom. 2. Good. I'm going to switch sides for you just in case you're mirroring us. So mirroring, you're going to use the same side. 3. Boom. As you can see, only 2 moves. Should be able to do both sides of this one. 4. Pop. And 5. Good. All right, so we got 2 done. We got 2 more for the form that we're going to create here. So far, we've done thundering hammers on the purple, and we've done sword and hammer on the yellow. Real quick, let's get another exercise break. We're just going to use the exercise diet today because I'm going to get lots of Kempo in there. We get push-ups in 10. Oh, all right. That's a nice low number. If you're still working on your push-ups, make your adaptation. We already talked about our whale tail, keeping our alignment from shoulders the whole way down to our hips, down to our toes, and make sure you're lowering with your arms and raising with your arms, nothing else. Not your hips, not your shoulders. All right. 10 push-ups. Get yourself ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Yeah. So this next one is for our kickers out there. We're going to get some lower body, some kicks, and we're going to put some kicks into this technique. So we're going to do front kicks and back kicks. We're going to do front leg front kicks first. We're going to use our cat stance, flamingo, but we're going to kick with the ball of the foot. So I don't want to swing up on this one like I might do with the late sword or sword of destruction. I want to lift up, but I want to punch forward with the foot, using the ball of the foot. Here we go. We're going to do 10 on each leg. And 1, cat ball, back down to neutral. 2, pow. 3, boom. 4, pop. 5, and 5, block. 4, boom. 3, 2, and 1. Switch your feet. Opposite leg now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to turn around and face the opposite direction for you on this one because we're going to do our back kick. And I want you to take special notice of our leg alignment and the way the foot is approaching you on screen. So we're going to do this one a little bit differently today. We're going to do it from feet together like we're doing a front position. Whichever leg I'm using, I'm going to start with this one first. That might be your right or left this side, depending if you choose to do opposites or the same side we're doing. I'm going to go up in my flamingo and back with the heel. See how we let our bodies tilt a little bit for height? I want you to think about kicking up to the head. You're probably going to make it up to solar plexus bladder area. And 2, boom, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 more. Boom. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Switch leg. Same idea on the other leg. And once again, remember, don't let the knee go out to the side or else it's a side kick. Knee goes straight up, leg goes straight back. Like there's a wall right next to me. I'm going to bang my knee on it and I go up to the side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull those toes in towards your shin. 5. Heel goes out first. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So here's the technique. Now we're jumping up again. We're going to blue belt before we finish with an orange belt with some snaking talon. So this is off of a push. I'm going to start with my hands in front of me, being ready, knowing that they're aggressive, using my hands to talk, and also checking what? My depth, making sure they can't get too close to me and surprise me with an attack. I'm going to step off with my left foot. Now, I'm blocking the arms close to me, and we're going to show you this from a different angle. Same side arm that's across. Here's the snake. It's going to go under the arm and trap. Now, if I showed you this from the front, it's almost like my start blocking, but I'm catching over on my right side. From here, both arms can cinch as I hit my cat. Here's that front kick. Gonna get tricky now. I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna switch legs. Back kick, plant. 1 more back kick, crossover on guard. From a different angle over here, as we push, there's the trap, the kick, the pow. Nice. Let's hit that together now. We're going to mirror you. So for this exercise, I want you to use the same side arm that you see moving on screen. So hands are up, we're talking. We step back, we block the same side arm. It dives underneath the other arm, and we trap. Now, as we hit our cat, those arms cinch and grab, we pull. Now we're set up for that front kick. Boom. We're going to rotate to the other side. Opposite leg. Here's that kick we were doing almost from front position. Comes up, back kick, plant, 1 more back kick, pow, with the other leg. A little bit tricky. We're going to do this one a couple times. So we have, again, stepping back, block, trap, pull and cat, kick to the front, rotate and land. Flamingo the other foot, there's that back kick. Let's do 1 more back kick just to make sure, get out of there. Last one, slow before we start to turn on the faucet a little bit. We're going to slow build this one up. So we step and block, catch and cap, kick, land, rotate, kick, plant, kick, and out. Now smooth, not really fast, but let's smooth it out and let it flow. So we've got step, block, under, trap, cat, kick, plant, rotate, kick, plant, kick, get it out. Woo, that's a mouthful when you try to float it. That's actually a little commercial break here. Something I learned with a couple lessons our students this week. That's a very helpful tool, I think, as a martial artist or doing any sort of movement, is say the movements out loud or in your head while you're learning them. They're going to stick a little bit faster. So try it out there. Give yourself a shot. Here's the thing. Nobody's around to listen to you except yourself in your room. So, 2 more flows. Step, block, loop, catch, cat, kick, land, turn, back kick, land, back kick, and out. Last flow before we give you a challenge to blast it a little bit. And step, block, loop, catch, cat, kick, plant, kick, plant, kick. All right, let's see whose brains we can turn into scrambled eggs out there. Remember, if you're a white belt doing this, you're already doing awesome. If you get lost, fine. If you're a brown belt out there, this is a technique you should have, and you're going to need it in one of your forms, form 4. So do the best you can. Challenge yourself to move with us on this one. Here we go. And move. Kick, turn, kick, kick. Slightly faster. 2 more. Pow, pow. Kick, turn, kick, and kick. Last one. And if you get lost, do something. Don't just freeze. And go. Pow. Boom, boom, boom. All right. That was our snaking talons. So we hit a purple thundering hammers. We hit a yellow sword and hammer. We hit a blue snake and talon. Let's go back to orange belt. We're going to do a technique off of a kick now. Thrusting salute. One of my favorites on the orange sheet. Awesome, awesome, awesome timing. So we need, first off of this one, to get some palm strikes. Going to do them a little bit different this time. We're not going to do it from our horse. I want you to have a loose horse. Your hand at your side and right where your hand is. Pow! That's where the palm strike is going to come from. Boom. So right from your hands at your side, that's where I want you to lift the palm. I'm still going to hit form in it, but I'm not going to go from my chambers. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You might be saying, wait, that feels weird without pulling that other arm back. That's because we're going to use a landing for that pulling motion that we're not using in the technique. Let's now work our downward blocks. Should feel pretty similar to those hammers. So, 1, downward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's start in this one. Let's show you what the technique looks like. So off of a front kick coming in, I need to move my body out of the way at the same time I block. That's the most important thing in my kick techniques, because there's a lot bigger weapon coming in than my arm, than my opponent's leg. So I need to move my targets out of the way. So as this kick comes in, I get off the line with my downward block. I'm going to put that back up in check. I'm going to fire to the groin that's opened up, and there's that palm strike. See how it comes from my point of origin, since I'm not in my chambers anymore. Crossover, on guard. Here's that same technique from the other side, so we get a different angle on it. So yeah, we're not doing left yet. We're not doing left. No, yeah. Normal technique first. And pow, pop, pow. There's the time. See how she doesn't wait. As soon as she gets that block and fire. We're going to build up to that speed. So all of you yellow to orange belts, this is on your sheet. Everybody else, this is great technique for a kick and exploring a lot of our tempo movement. We're going to mirror it for you guys. So facing this, the same side that you see on screen, matching us like you're looking in a mirror. So kick comes in, out of the way block, back leg, instep kick, land with the palm, crossover on guard. That's my thrusting salute. And I'm push dragging out of the way, I'm kicking, landing marriage to gravity, crossover on guard. One more time, beat by beat. Out of the way. Kick, plant. Now let's flow that together a little bit. Turn on the faucet. And block, kick, palm. And out. Do that again. Block, kick, palm. And out. One quick note. I'm going to make sure I'm not winding up that block. I'm also not cheating by putting that arm lower. Think about this if you were sparring. If you saw an arm in the way, would you strike to that target? No, you'd go somewhere else. So, I also have a wind-up already built up in my guard. So I want my guard the whole way up, and I just want to let it slice right there. Think of it getting 1,000 pounds, and it's hanging by a string. And all of a sudden, when you move, that string is loose, and it has to drop. All right. And out of the way, kick, palm. Using your jacks and crossovers. Key eyes on the palm. And out of the way, kick, palm. Now, let's bring it up a level in sophistication. Let's work on that timing. As soon as you get out, try to fire right back in. Once again, white belts, do the best you can. And move. Pow, pow, pow. And go. Boom. And last one. Go. Pow. Nice. Now, here's the fun part. We're going to take all of those techniques and we're going to imagine we're getting attacked by 4 different evil ninjas or goblins or bad guys, whatever you want to use in your imagination. And we're going to use our techniques to defend ourselves. So we're going to start with our yellow belt, nice and easy. We have someone coming in trying to grab and punch. We grab back, we step sword and hammer. Now, there's a buddy ninja that comes from the front. Actually, let's switch that up. Let's go mirror.
Okay, I was gonna.
So, just gonna reset that one. All we're doing is the other side. Once again, thankfully, this is our easiest technique. So, bad guy's gonna start on this side. You can play with both. Which we're getting to is you're gonna write your own technique in a second here. So, we get grabbed, we catch, we step chop, hammer. Now, the second evil ninja comes from the front with a punch coming straight for our nose. We step and block. We hammer. We hammer. We hammer. Now, from our other side here, bad guys trying to push us. So we're going to step back. We're going to use our block, our cat, our kick, turn, kick, land, kick. Some of you might be lost so far. That is okay too. Once again, I'm putting in your mind right now, this is a tool to start getting creative with yourself and use your imagination. If you get lost, remember, here's the important thing. There's a bad guy attacking us. We're going to defend ourselves. That's the main thing. So we have one from the side, one from the front, one from the other side. We're going to finish from one bad guy in the back. Let's go with what we looked at so far. First side, we get the grab. They're trying to punch, but we're too quick. We chop and we hammer. We get a punch from the front. We step to block it. We hit that hammer in. We hit that second hammer. We drop the hammer. Now, we're getting pushed from the side. We absorb the push. We block the one arm. We catch the other. Catch. Front kick. Rotate. Opposite kick. Finish. Kick. We got one more bad guy left here. As they kick us, so we can do the actual side on it since we're facing the same. We are going to step out of the way and block. Back leg kick. Palm. And that's going to finish the form that we made up today. So let's look one more time. We've got pow, boom. Stop that one. Punch comes in. Block it. Get them back. Stomach, kidneys. Back of the head. Push comes in. We've got block, catch, kick, kick, kick. Last one. Out of the way. Kick, palm. Nice. So, here's what I want you to try right now. I'm going to bring up a video of everybody. We're only going to do this about a minute or two because I want everybody to get a chance to get some sword set in. You can take the same idea that we worked on, or if you want to go even further and challenge yourself and have some fun, make up your own form on the spot right now. And only has to be 4 bad guys at the most. I'll go first. I can see all you guys, but I'll show you what I mean. So the cool thing about this, there's no wrong answer. Let's say a punch comes in from over here. Well, I know I have to block it. Depends on the punch. There we go. Now I know I have to attack back. So I'm going to use some attacks. I have someone charging me from this side. I might stop them before they get to me with a kick and throw in another kick. I have somebody from the front who's going to push. I'm going to use a defense, an attack, an attack, an attack. Now I've got one more from the back. I'm going to go really crazy this time, and they're going to put me in a headlock. Pow! And that's where I'm going to finish. So this is your chance to experiment. Option 1, you can use the techniques that we already did. If you just want to say, hey, let me stick to try to work on those techniques and make it a form. Our sword and hammer, our thundering hammers, our snaking talon, and our thrusting salute. You can make it up, or even if you use the techniques that we did and you get lost, as long as you're attacking back, you're doing something right. So here's your, I already see Mr. Damien starting to go into it. So here's your chance. I'm not going to give you a go. I'm going to give everybody about 30 seconds to a minute. Put together your own form. This is a chance for you to write your own, Wes. Yeah, there you go. Make it up. There's no wrong answer. Make it up, Summer. You've done this before. Nice, guys. Nice. Finn, nice, Bowie. Cy, awesome, buddy.
Nice, Nicole.
Yeah, really creative. This is where you get to make karate your own. Now, you want to do something really fun later, put on some music when you do this. That's Damien laughed. That's another fun way to explore your karate. Put on some music and move with it. Awesome, awesome stuff, guys. Those of you who did it. There, now Talia's going into it. Nice. You had it for a second, and then it turned into a dance move. There's some karate. There you go. All right. Awesome, guys. Bring it back in. I want to encourage all of you to ask mom or dad to video you doing that and send it to Sensei Donnie or Sensei Jared in an email. They would be super, super impressed with you guys. All right, let's go ahead, back up. I'm gonna keep it on the shared view so Miss Carrie can watch you guys and kind of help us both out in what
you need to see and how to make adjustments, let's go ahead and grab our swords and let's finish with some Sword Set Friday. Yeah, there's your hanger, there it is.
So I believe I was mirroring, right? Or was I doing?
Mirror,
Yeah.
for sure. And then it helps if you say like sword
Sword
light.
side, yeah. All right, so real quick before we start, those of you who haven't been in the Fridays as long and you're just picking this up, we're doing a big chunk today because we've been building it. We're going to start with the ending parts today. Ending parts and work our way back to the beginning. So, taking your screen wall here, boom, boom, boom. I really have to calculate this.
Do you want to show them how to hold the hanger if they're doing that?
Yeah, real quick, if you have your hanger, if you haven't figured this out already, the side that bows out is the blade. So I'm holding that like the blade, yeah, like the blade of the weapon. So that's gonna face my knuckles. I'm gonna do it one time the whole way through with all of you. So for my brain, I know where we pick up. So swords at your side. Everybody get your starting position. We've got our bow. Nico and Dean, if you're going to use them, you're following along with us. We've got our breath. Now, as I draw the weapon, I step out to horse. My palm is in, my blade is out. I breathe in, palm in, breathe out, palm out. Good. Now, sword side leg, pull back to cat, cup and saucer. Sword side leg, step, upward block. Back leg, step in, diagonal slice. Step out, both hands, slice straight down. Now, I'm going to move back just a little bit. Stay where you are because I'm going to have to travel on this one. Step back, sword side leg, nice deep lunge. Front leg straight, back leg bent. I push off the bent leg, crane stance. Step, slice to my side, continue that circle as I step behind, rear cross. Unwind your twist, chop, head level, neck level. Here's that same lunge, sword blade goes back, wipe off all the goblin wood. Good. Back up. Step again. It's that same motion. Continues behind. Here's where it gets a little tricky. I'm going to kick to this side, but I'm going to end up going to the back, away from the screen. So my sword leg side kicks and lands. Here's my motion again. Slice. Step behind. Good. Let's just go up to there again, and we're going to work on the second half. Bow. I'm going to move over just a little bit. Breath in with my 2 fingers up. Draw the weapon. Breathe in. Breathe out. Cat, cup and saucer. Step with my upward. Together with my diagonal slice, apart with my straight down slice. Sword leg back, sword up and over my head. Push off into that crane stance. Step, slice to the side, step behind. Unwind your twist into a chop. Here's that lunge again. Up into the crane. Step, slice, step behind, check. Here's that kick. Kick to the side, land to the back. Around and check. All right, next part. Getting into the second half here. I'm gonna put my hand next to my other hand. I'm gonna use the bottom of the sword to hit into the stomach, and then hit into the head. Now I've got a big circular slice. Goes around, goes up, and then back. Guess what? Same pattern. Now we're all gonna go towards the camera. Crane comes up, step. There's that check again. Last time we're gonna do it. My front leg is gonna step behind me, my sword leg. As I take the bottom of the sword again and I hit down. I pull it back. I thrust. Now I'm going to bring it up above me. I'm going to use the shiny part of the blade to flicker and blind the bad guy. I'm going to shine the sun in their eyes. Back foot kicks, lamb. Now I've got 3 big swings. 1, 2, 3. Brings me back around, and I put the sword back in. I take my breath, and I bow. That's the second half. So let's go back to that second half again. I want everybody to face away from the computer screen. I want you to start with your opposite leg behind your sword leg, up in your chest. Now, step with the sword leg. Here's those 2 hits. Stomach. Head. Big slice. Comes around, goes up, and back into that lunge again. Here comes that crane stance. We're all moving towards the camera now. Step slice. Step behind. Sword leg steps to the camera. As we turn away from the camera, we hit down with the sword, the bottom. We wind up and we thrust straight in. We pull out, we catch, shimmer, shimmer, blind the ninja, kick, shove. Once around the world, hands in front, twice, 3 times, brings me back to the front to put away my weapon, to breathe in and bow. Now, before we close up today, let's do the whole shebang, bang, bang, bang. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do 2 times explaining the whole thing. The last one, I'm just going to move. I'm not going to go super fast, but I'm going to make it a challenge to see what you remember. If you get lost, try to catch up where you are. So, breaking the whole thing down from the beginning. Bow. Breathe. Draw. In. Out. Cat step. Block step. Slice step. Slice. Step back and deep, push, crane. Step slice behind, check. Unwind it, chop. Step back, lunge deep, push off and crane. Step and step behind, check. Now, side kick, lands to the back away from the screen. Slice and around. Sword leg steps back. Hit. Uh-oh. I jumped on that one. Hit. Hit. Big circle and deep. Now, last crane, last step, and behind. Now we're going to use our hit. Pow. Draw, thrust, around, catch, shine it, kick, thrust, 1, 2, and on 3, bring your foot back together and in. Nice. All right.
Guys, I just want to say really quick, I'm watching all of you. Some of you turned your video off. I can tell some of your brains are melting. Just remember, you guys are picking this up so much more than you think you are. And you'll be surprised when you get back into the dojo and we run this through with you. You're going to realize how much more that you actually know than it might feel right now.
Something else to think about as well is this is, think of it like extra credit in school. Sometimes you get homework that you don't necessarily have to do and it gives you bonus points. This is something once we get to see you guys again in person, you can actually show off on a test. So Finn, if you know this when you come in, you can say, hey, can I show you what I know on sword set on my test? And we'll be like, awesome. Summer's already done some of her other open hand sets. If she wants to bring this in on her next, any of you can bring this in and show it off on a test. So, one more time through, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. I know it's Friday. Actually, you know what? Let's do something a little bit different to close. We're not gonna do the whole form again. I just want you to take your sword. I want you to get in a fighting stance. Put your other hand on your chest. I don't want this hand out, but what can happen? Ow! I want to keep this in. I'm using a weapon. We're going to do our blocks with our sword. So we've got upward, inward, outward, downward, downward. Nice. Let's do that again. Let's add a kick with it. We're going to do a front kick with it. So we've got upward, front leg kick. Yeah. Inward, front leg kick. Outward, front leg kick. Downward, front leg kick. And downward, front leg kick. One last move that we're going to add to it. Let's add a slice after all those thrusts. So we're going to go upward, kick, slice. Yeah. Inward, kick, slice. Yep.
Yeah.
Outward, kick, slice. Downward, kick, slice up. That's a tricky one. There you go. And downward, kick, up. Nice job, guys.
Nice.
Good. Let's go ahead and one more time before we bow out for today. I want to remind everybody one more time about the tournament. If you didn't catch it at the beginning of class here, there's an online tournament. So it's a really nice way to break in. If you want to compete, even if you're a white belt, you can put your forms up. We have it on our Facebook page. If you can't find it there, you can have mom or daddy email us. It's only $5 to enter. You video yourself doing a form, you send it in, and then they're going to judge and they're going to hand out some prizes in June. So everybody come on back up. Nice, strong front positions. Nice work today. So awesome to see you guys having fun and working hard. Show respect up front. Step out. Take 3 big deep breaths in and out. And come on back up.